Episode 58, Tunnel Search, St. Raphael's. Back on our trails through Glengarry. This time, we're up near the middle of the map, near St. Raphael's Church and the Old Blue Chapel and the Bishop's House. This is where we think there are some tunnel connections and some caves. So we'll start with the Blue Chapel and St. Raphael, and this is in the St. Raphael area of Glengarry. The St. Raphael's ruins are now what is left of the St. Raphael's Church, originally built in 1815 by Reverend Alexander MacDonald. So you can see now only the stonework remains. The parish of St. Raphael, this was the parish of the Roman Catholic Scottish Highlanders in Glengarry. The church burned to the ground. We think this might have been a result of the curse of the Clan MacLeod sword. St. Raphael's was a busy, bustling church, beautiful church, but fire consumed it. And we don't know if this is the result of Reverend Alexander MacLeod's cursed sword or not. The building now stands and has associated with different kinds of ghost stories and supernatural events, which we've explored in the first season of Mystery Secret Searchers. This is also the original site of the Blue Chapel. The Blue Chapel was built before St. Raphael's Church. It also ended violently in fire. It burned to the ground. Then St. Raphael's Church was built after that. We believe that there may be some tunnel entrances or vaults on this site as well, but they're hard to find because of the fire. The fire has obliterated a lot of the clues that we hoped maybe to find. But if we search the area of Glengarry, we certainly find lots of other interesting paths that lead us to some discoveries and some significant information about the Reverend Alexander MacDonald and some of the other things that he may have done to hide the curse of the sword MacLeod in the area. There are again beautiful tree markers that indicate that maybe we're on the right path, ancient trees that we follow. The second site right near St. Raphael's Church is the Bishop's House, and it's in the St. Raphael area as well. And it again is about 200 years old or so, and it is an old building. It has some interesting, significant ghost stories associated with it, and also a Celtic cross symbol on the top, which we believe might have originally been the cursed sword that was placed at the top to hide it, hiding the cursed sword in plain view, so to speak. Well, we came back to this site because we figured there might be some clues here about tunnel entrances, and we didn't find any tunnels, but we found some vaults. And the vaults and crypts that we found had some clues into them that led us to other information in our journey towards what maybe the secret tunnels and crypts and vaults of Glengarry were designed for. Again, on the property, when we search the property, we find some pathways and some ancient trees, some beautiful ancient trees. This one in particular, with the moss growing on these large roots, was rather spectacular to see. Another one that we saw that was rather sinister kind of scared us. We thought, what's in this crypt? What is the significance of all of this in this crypt? We didn't know, but we had to explore it. So once again, we followed the trees, we followed the pathways, and we made some very interesting discoveries, and slowly the story was starting to fall into place. It was clues that we found from the locations we visited, and also clues from some of the other artifacts that we found along the way.